Hey guys, Rock Hard Gaming back here today, and today we've got some serious stuff to talk about. For starters, you know I always gotta start them new videos with sorry for being gone so long, I'm really busy. But past that, guys, there's been a lot of stuff going on between basically all of the Call of Duties lately. There's been a lot of buzz going on, and I'm sorry I haven't covered it. I'm sure you know all about it, but I'm just going to be covering it in this video just because I haven't done it yet, and also giving my thoughts and opinions on it. So just basically a general overview of what has been going on. Black Ops 2 is finally backwards compatible out of the blue. They finally did it. There is no more speculation about the date, as I'm sure many of you guys are playing it. This is actually a Black Ops 2 mission that you guys are looking at right now. It's Time and Fate, I believe, from the campaign. So that's what you guys are watching. But yeah, so Black Ops 2 is finally backwards compatible, and DLC 5 is getting more and more hype and more confirmations every single day. And that is something big that we need to talk about, because DLC 5 is a little sketch and a little bit questionable, and the sources that we are getting are not giving us full information, and it's just a little confusing. So I wanted to cover that in this video, guys. As far as DLC 5 goes, it is very important to know what to look for in DLC 5. Right now, there is DLC 5 or DLC something on the computer that is being tested. We don't know what's in it. It could just be another supply drop. It could have something to do, you know, with something that's not zombies related, but we're really hoping that it is zombies related. And that kind of leaves us with what is DLC 5, because at first we were kind of hoping that it would be a new map, and at this point I'm almost 100% sure that we will not be getting any new content with DLC 5 unless there's like supply drop openings and stuff that are in it, you know, like new weapons and camos for multiplayer. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about zombies. I do not believe that there will be any new content, but if we are looking at the evidence that we have gotten from the comics, we did believe that a lot of the maps would be remade in Black Ops, including Ascension, Nuketown, Origins, Mob of the Dead, to name a few. Now, now that Black Ops 2 is backwards compatible, though, that seems a lot less likely, because why would they remaster maps that they just made backwards compatible? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I guess it is possible. But if they do remaster these maps, I do not believe that they would have the same Easter eggs in them. I believe that there would be some kind of change to these maps that would in some way or another alter the timeline, and then from there we can continue the storyline in Call of Duty Black Ops 4, if that is going to be the next Treyarch game. We don't know its title yet, but that's what I'm going to call it for now. It's Call of Duty Black Ops 4. But as of right now, the zombie storyline is ended. So as far as DLC 5 goes, we are in just total lost and just confusion and just speculation as to what it could and what it may possibly be. Now, I don't really know where to go with this, because even though a lot of YouTubers are covering it and they're keeping up with it, and they're finding, you know, people over in Mexico who are releasing zombies content, and it's only, you know, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 zombies, and there's DLC on the computer. That, like, I mean, like I said earlier, guys, there's just not a whole lot of concrete evidence as to what this is. I would think if it's going to be a DLC, they would start releasing trailers before it happened, but then again, I would have thought that they might have mentioned something about Black Ops 2 being backwards compatible before they just randomly dropped it out of nowhere. But then again, I could be wrong on that, guys. So, I mean, but that's just my ideas and my opinion. Now, as far as Shadows of Evil goes, that's another thing I wanted to cover in this video, is Shadows of Evil has gotten a lot more hype lately, and I'm really happy that it has, because I mean, personally, I'm one that is in love with Shadows. I absolutely adore playing Shadows. It's one of my favorite maps, actually. But I'm glad to see that the community is working on it again, trying to find some Easter eggs. But I am a little speculatory, because I know a lot of people are saying that the unsolvable Easter egg might be a cut Easter egg, but I'm not so sure. I mean, that is entirely possible. I know things change last minute when games are being developed, but it just kind of seems strange that Jason would make a statement so boldly and just so open and honest that we weren't gonna solve this, and make a big deal about it, make a whole video about it, just for him to cut the Easter egg. I don't know, it just seems a little sketchy to me. I just don't think that's something that he would do. I could be totally wrong with that, but I am happy to see people working on the Noir Easter egg, people working on the unsolved ciphers, people going around exploring extra things, finding new things on the map with the mods and such. So, I mean, I am really happy to see that that's going on, and honestly, we should be doing that on every single Zombies map, because, I mean, Jason has said it himself that there is tons of stuff that we have missed all the way back through World at War. So, I mean, there's clearly stuff that we missed. We need to go back and look for some stuff. I mean, obviously, we're not going to find it all. We didn't make the game. We don't know exactly what everything is. And, I mean, you know, maybe there's more cut Easter eggs, or maybe there's more stuff that we could have done that we just never found. And we need to go back and look for it. Just like we are in Shadows, keep building the hype for Zombies, because I don't think Zombies is dying anytime soon unless Treyarch's next game is bad. And that is one of the final things that I wanted to talk about, is that Call of Duty is slowly dying. I don't know if you guys have noticed the last couple of years. Ghost, even though a lot of people liked it, there was also a lot of people who did not like it. Then we had, a few years later, we had Advanced Warfare, which got a tremendous amount of dislike. And Black Ops 3 also hasn't gotten as much likes as it should have, because it's a little bit too futuristic for most. And even Infinite Warfare, most people are only clinging to the zombies, and even a lot of people don't like that. So, I mean, and you know, Treyarch is considered to be one of the best makers in the Call of Duty series, so if their next game is bad, then that could be the end of Call of Duty. And I mean, you know, as much as I want there to be a DLC 5, and as much as I believe that there is a DLC 5, it's a little scary, because if they're putting all of their resources into making a really good DLC 5 to continue the storyline or do whatever they're doing in DLC 5, that means that they're taking time away from the game that they need to be working on to make Call of Duty survive. And that's scary, because if DLC 5 is something amazing and something that everybody loves and there's a lot of work put into it, then that means there's a lot less resources that are being worked on in the next Call of Duty game for Treyarch. And that is not good at all. That could literally be the end of Call of Duty as we know it. That could end Activision's Call of Duty train. Now, as far as this goes, I really don't want to see this happen. I know World at War 2 is coming out this November, and I am super hyped about it. I know the rest of the community is super hyped about it, because we're going back to that classic boots on the ground, and it's just what everybody's been wanting. And I just can't say anything more other than I'm just excited, and I know you guys are too. But we need to hope that Treyarch does something like that, or listens to the community like they have been, and does something that the community loves as a whole, and that we can all agree on, that will hopefully kind of make Call of Duty bounce back a little bit, and get a lot of those old players who are jumping off now because of how they are back in and playing with the younger generation and continuing on. I want to see Call of Duty go on for a long, long time, but it's not going to happen if they don't make a good game, and it's just not going to happen if there's not enough resources put into focusing on what the community wants. I mean, I get at the end of the day they're a business, they're trying to make money, but I mean, in the long run, you're going to lose money if you're losing customers. And that's really all I've got to say. So, final recap, DLC 5 may or may not be coming out. Really hope that it is, but at the same time, I really hope it isn't. We need the next Call of Duty to be really spectacular. World at War II coming out this November. Super excited about it. Glad everybody is working on Shadows of Evil, and we need to continue doing that on other maps because there's a lot that we've missed, and I think that we can find a lot more and learn a lot more. And finally, guys, I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.